So just a couple of MEQs.
Yes, I was actually, they both done that before, actually. I did it last week. But I
knew someone had it. Damien had done that.
Yeah, but I was just all my group before in the morning had done it. But there were a few people who weren't here last week, so I'm going to ask them to fill in. I've got these.
I'm sharing a presentation. I'm sorry on this. Multimedia. I have to. I'm going to go and see this video. Okay. But, enjoy. But where from? Oh.
Yeah. You would know.
Okay, can we now give our attention? Excuse me, guys, can we now give our attention up front, please?
They have background music.
Yeah, we start with it.
Oh.
They're trying to calm us down before the presentation.
Floyd.
Ready?
Yes, ready.
Hello everyone. Today I would like to introduce you the analysis of ASDA. It's going to be the future trends of ASDA in the future. I would like to introduce, I am Thanh, Krishna, Lisa, and Aduk is in the member of my team. Yeah. Our presentation gonna last for 18 to 20 minutes. This is the content of our presentation: the introduction, the current, the future trends of the industry, ASDA relative position in the market, and then we come to the strength analysis. We cover the three analysis, the competitive action plan. So we're going to find out who are stakeholders and how they are affected by the action plan. How the action plan affects the stakeholder, the conclusion, reference, and if you have any questions, please keep it to the end of the presentation. Thank you.
I'm going to present the current and future trend in the industry. Also, the market value stagnated after the recession, or in the recession after 2008. It managed to increase to 114 million pounds last year. According to the mental forecast for the next 5 years, the best case is the market value will increase to 187 million. The worst case is an increase to 161 million. However, the most likely case is that the market value will increase to 174 million pounds, which leaves opportunities for a growth and expansion strategy. Also, as the managers of ASDA, you already know all the details of the company's position in the market. We are still going to outline them to you at this point in order to make it clear where our action plan strategies come from. This includes the market share, the number of outlets, and the operating profit. At the moment, ASDA has a market share of 17.4% and therefore comes second in the market, with only a little more than half of market leader Tesco's share at 31%. However, in regards to the number of stores the company operates, which are 542, it only takes third place in the market, which is mainly due to the nature of the outlets. The market leader in comparison runs 6 times as many stores. If we have to look at the company's operating profit, it comes third as well, with a difference of £3 billion to the market leader's operating profit. At this point, I would like to hand over to my colleague Aduke.
Action plan. This action plan is to set a goal for ASDA to be successful in the strategic planning, marketing, and product development. For ASDA to be successful, we base our action plan on 3 different analyses. We have SWOT analysis, the first analysis, and satisfied forecast. I'll be talking about SWOT analysis, which are internal environment of the industry and how to improve performances. The first one is strength. It's a well-known brand. By having a well-known brand that helps the the ASDA to be existed in the retail market. The second one, they are the second UK retail market. They have the lowest price. Because of the lowest price, because there's a low pricing strategy across range of products. They have customer loyalty, the opportunity, the new area development. ASDA should try to explore new market opportunities away from cities and seek possibility of reaching out for rural areas. They should try to expand their stores, like having variety of stores in different locations, healthy food development. Because of increased demand for organic food, they should try to improve on their healthy food. We have weaknesses. The quality of products which need more improvement to maintain long-term performance. They have no convenience store, they only have weekly stock shopping. We have threats. There's the convenience store all around corners within UK, and their main rival are Sainsbury's, Tesco, Waitrose, and Morrison.
Thank you, Adu. Now, I will cover the past analysis of ASDA. Firstly, we talk about the political factor. What is political factor? I want to mention you the first point about the government regulation, which means they set the standard, maybe the standard food regulation. So how long you can keep your food in the store to selling to customer? They strongly affect to the supermarket. Employee relation, that means how long one of your staff gonna work in one day or 1 week. They restrict the number of working hours. The tax decreasing, which mean the tax is decreasing, but they hardly to affect by the tax. Next one is the economical factor. The recession, like my partner just said in 2008, it strongly affect to the supermarket, food retailer in overall, but in ASDA as well. Inflation rate rise strongly affect to ASDA. Increasing globalization, the entry of the new overseas company, which means the new company from other country may go into the UK market to develop themselves. The social culture factor, lifestyle is changing by now. People are aware of obesity in the UK. When the government aware them about that, the demographic changing. The female worker and single householder, which means more of the people don't have time to cook. So we need some of the ready meal for them. Technological factor, we are benefited by the self-checkout machines, the online shopping and delivery through the internet, and also the loyalty card is one of the technology factors.
Okay, I'm going to take you through forces by forces. If we start here at the top, you can see there's a low threat of entry. It's because the food retail market is capital intensive one. This means it requires high level of capital compared to the labour involved. In addition, with intensive government regulation on food standards, high fixed costs, and the major retailers being available in as many places and varieties as possible, there are high barriers to entry and therefore a low threat of entry. Okay, there's high buyer power. This is because there are so many competitors selling the same undifferentiated and unstandardized products. This results in the food retail market constantly competing with every other company in the industry to offer these products at the cheapest price or risk losing their customers to their rivals. In addition, the internet has allowed customers to compare prices and review products to find the best prices for their products, therefore pressurising the industry to cut prices further. There is low supplier power. The supplier power does differ in relation to the firm's size. So, for example, a large firm such as Heinz, if they decide not to sell to ASDA, then ASDA would lose customers to other companies that do stock Heinz.
Whereas if it was just like an average farmer and a farmer wanted to charge more for their apples, then they would just simply switch farmers and choose to get their supplies from somewhere else. Furthermore, local suppliers will not have much power due to the ability large suppliers have to source better deals from abroad. And moreover, more companies are becoming more vertically integrated. This means that a company will expand its business into different areas of the same production line, which in this case will be a supplier. They can then charge more to supply to their competitors or even choose not to supply to them at all, giving them a competitive advantage on the downstream market. Supermarkets have a low threat of substitution as their main competition is one another, and if a substitute was brought out, then it would bring the entire price down across all supermarkets. However, with small independent companies, the threat of substitute is high, as consumers will substitute their products with the cheaper supermarket options, which is why this is a good market for ASDA to enter. In addition, although takeaway food and restaurants can be defined as substitutes, because of the high switching costs, they can't really be seen as an actual threat. There is high competitive rivalry. This is because it's an oligopolistic market, and this has created intense rivalry between the dominating competitors to gain market share. There are price wars between companies who can offer the best deals, as well as non-price wars, such as offering the best customer service.
Now that we already covered the relative position of ASDA in the market and the external and internal factors which influence the company, we are now going to present our competitive action plan. Based on the three analyses my colleagues just presented, we developed 4 strategic options for ASDA. These options are starting a new market development, increasing the range of outlets, implementing a modern shopping style, and introducing mobile stores. Now we are going into detail about each option individually. By new market development, we mean the opening of stores in areas with little shopping possibilities or stores available. The map shows ASDA's geographical coverage, and as you can see here, the areas suitable for expansion would mainly be rural areas, like for example between Birmingham and Bristol. Expanding to these rural areas would mean that product ranges will have to be varied in order to meet differing local demand.
During the stores, ASDA needs to have variety of stores in different locations. We know already Tesco has several stores like Tesco Extra, Tesco Metro, and Express. And for example, Tesco will just be local, which are convenient for customers. For future ASDA, they need variety of stores with no additional charges to reach out for people and customers.
Modern shopping is a strategy we believe ASDA should adopt. This is because the technological inventions such as the intelligent trolleys that can simplify the shopping experience by offering greater convenience and the ability to save money to the customers. The intelligent trolleys will be fitted with 3 important things. Firstly, the barcode scanner, which allows a customer to scan a product at a price that's readily available. It will keep the total of all the customers spending, so if at the end they've come over budget, they can choose to make some products back, which is swap them for cheaper alternatives, or even spend more on luxury if they come under budget. Secondly, it will have a map of the store on it. This will allow customers that previously shopped at Morrison's or Sainsbury's, they wouldn't really know the layout of the store very well, and so you can just literally plug in milk and it say aisle, whatever. And then the last bit will have a price comparison site, so you could use it to check the price of individual products against your competitors such as Sainsbury's or Tesco, as well as your total price. You can compare that as well.
So the next one, where my partner has covered the 3 options for ASDA about the action plan, how they do that. So I want to ask you one question first. How many festivals in the UK do you know? Anyone? Any idea? No? How many do you know?
Who do you mean?
I mean every festival in
Glastonbury and
maybe the music one.
Oh,
I mean the total of the festival in the UK. How many do you know? Just tell me. 12, okay. You? You know
only a few.
A few, okay.
I don't like
Actually,
outdoor festivals.
I give you one fact that there are more than 450 festivals in UK in 1 year, in average. This is the map of the festival in UK, if you can see. It's 1 year, it's for 1 year, 450, more than that. And another fact I want to give you is that every year, one of the British people spending £1,600 for the festival. And half of it, nearly half of it, is for food and alcohol. So, this is a great opportunity for us, for ASDA to come in this market. Each one spending this much. If you multiply for the population of the British people, how much is going to get? It's a lot. So, I want to go in this market and introduce you the new store of ASDA, which is the mobile store. We can go to the every festival, like we can build like 500 of them going to the festival every year, and maybe we get a high profit for that. And the important is, in the festival, one of my friends going to the festival, and he forgot the sleeping bag. Instead of buying an ASDA, it costs you like 15 pounds for one. But if you buy it in the festival hall, it's going to cost you like 70 pounds. You image how much it's going to be? So I really want to enter this market for sure. Thank you. And then that is the first action plan. And now my friend and me will introduce you who are the person that affected by our action plan. It's the customer, government, media, local community, shareholder, employee, competitions, commissioner, shareholder, and supplier. And the first one, we will cover this.
The effect of strategy on stakeholders. The first one is new market development. Customers have no choice than possibly lower prices, and there's greater sales, and it can serve as the key growth of ASDA revenue and expansion strategy, and there's high startup cost.
The increasingly variety of shops will affect pretty much all the stakeholders positively. This is because there'll be more jobs, which both the local community and the government want, as it will raise the area's average GDP, so put more money into the economy. Customers will be able to buy more. Furthermore, as there's a greater variety of shops, more customers will probably choose to shop with ASDA just because of their greater presence, and with the greater convenience of having more versions of the stores. And as well, there'll be no convenience charge added, such as what Tesco is. Competition commissioners will be happy, as it creates more competition in the market, resulting in more competitive prices and more effective, productive and innovative businesses. And lastly, executives and shareholders, although they'll be affected negatively in the short term due to the high startup costs, in the long term they'll be affected positively due to the high profits. Modern shopping, it affects stakeholders in both positive and negative ways. Firstly, it affects the local community, employees and the government negatively. This is because by putting the price checker and the map and all of that, there's less need for customers to look for employees on the shop floor. And so there'll be a less need for those employees. Furthermore, there'll be decreased job security for the employees and possible redundancies, so resulting in unhappy trade unions and bad press. On the other hand, though, there are positive effects for some stakeholders, such as the directors and shareholders having increased profits due to the company having increased sales, And lastly, customers will experience greater convenience and save money, although some may be affected negatively just because they're having less interaction between the employees and the customers.
By positioning mobile stores near festivals and other events, ASDA will be entering a niche market which will get them a competitive advantage over their rivals and will affect most of the stakeholders positively. Local communities will be pleased as there will be more jobs available, and customers will be satisfied as they will be offered products at a cheaper price than the largely inflated in prices festival food sellers offer. The government will welcome that ASDA will be providing employment around the country, which will result in good press for the company. Furthermore, directors and shareholders will be pleased as greater profitability will result in greater bonuses and dividends respectively. Alternatively, ASDA's smaller rivals in this market will be forced to find more effective ways of competing, or they will be forced out of business. In this case, it will have a negative effect on the Competition Commission, as ASDA will have monopolized this niche market. And now Tan is going to present our conclusion.
Yeah, so we clearly see that we have the upward trend in the market. Sorry about that. ASDA is the second position now. And I think in the 5 years they're going to stay the same in the 5 years this position. The high number of opportunity and threats, they have many opportunity. Just like the SWOT analysis have mentioned, and the threat is the overseas company will come over. Also we have introduced the 4 innovation of choice of the action plan for ASDA in the 5 to 10 years after. Also the effect, how the stakeholder are affected by our 4 of the choice of us. And this is our reference. Now feel free to ask questions.
I found quite fascinating these mobile stores in festivals, even though I don't attend these festivals. I like my sofa and my own personal shower far too much. Sorry?
You're missing out.
You think?
Yeah.
Did you see the ad? Just sort of like diverging a bit. There was an ad where this woman was sitting, sort of like her son was coming from one of these festivals, and she was sort of like lamenting his dirty clothes because they were all sort of like muddy. And he said, "Oh, you didn't do that back in those days. You didn't mud your clothes." I said, "No, we didn't wear any."
Yeah, they charge you a lot, and in our store, you know, because we are already known as a cheap one. So
yeah, but in terms of mobile stores,
that's right.
There is no I in team.
No, that's our.
In terms of mobile stores and festivals, what about licensing and being allowed into the venue? Because obviously the people that are already providing stuff like that are paying hefty licenses for exclusivity.
No, we don't mean being inside the actual festival, but right outside. So because people they can go outside the festival area, and then if you're right outside, they have the option to get cheaper products there.
Or maybe furthermore, you can go to the festival manager, go to see them, and then make an agreement. So we will be there.
Okay.
You will charge me a little bit.
I won't be there, but
But anyway, we sell a lot of them. If you selling with the cheap price,
No. I mean, I'm not lamenting that. I think the idea is good. You were talking about new market development, store openings in areas with little shopping possibilities. And you had a geographical map, which I found quite interesting.
Yeah.
Can you throw that up for me?
Sure. The map of here, right?
Yeah. There seems to be a huge blank space there up in Scotland.
Yeah. It's absolutely doesn't really cover much of Scotland.
But I suspect that it's also quite rural, isn't it? I mean, it's quite dispersed, all the... but what about like in Wales? We don't seem to be...
Yeah, this only shows where ASDA stores are located.
Yeah.
And but in general, like there are areas where people have to drive several miles for the next store. So it would be an option for them to expand to these areas. Like even, for example, with the new convenience stores, if they open them and then like cover the areas where people have a greater distance to next door.
Okay, so if you go back to the local, these convenience stores, because Tesco has, you mentioned, has Tesco Extra, Tesco Tesco Metro and Tesco Express, and then Sainsbury's, the Sainsbury's local.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, when are we going to do exactly the same as Tesco? Have to like 3 levels, or are you suggesting just one more level, or?
Yeah.
You know what fact that Tesco Express and Tesco Metro charge you the extra fee if you shop there to compare with the Tesco Extra, right? And the Sainsbury's local as well. They charge you for the extra. But in ASDA convenience, we will not charge you.
Okay.
That's the difference.
So why do you call it weekly convenience?
Weekly, no.
Oh, are they still
ASDA weekly.
After weekly and after convenience.
Yeah. ASDA weekly actually is the primary store.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Okay.
So we will have a 2 kind of store in the future.
Okay. So
Three,
sorry.
3 kind of store.
3
the
the
mobile
mobile store. Yeah, sorry, I forgot it. Yeah. So in terms of the mobile store, so is that only going to be operated then during the summer holidays, or summer when they've got festivals, or?
In the winter as well. You know. Sorry. You know now that in Hyde Park they have a Wonderland. Right? Maybe we will store an ASDA store there, selling some kind of food, fast food, sandwich.
People linger on.
Maybe they are buying it.
Okay. Did you contemplate possibly taking the mobile store a bit further and go into areas where you don't have, like in the more rural areas?
Yeah, you could also do that, but the problem is like what we thought about. You could have 2 options. You could have them as a caravan, or like a special festival area, have a small tent. And the problem is that then you will have to look into like long-term options of like building construction, and that would be more cost-intensive.
I just consider to go to festival. People spend a lot of money for that.
Yeah. So you're expecting us to hire you to oversee that for us? Well, better him than me. Stakeholder action plan. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, sorry, yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, any questions from the audience?
No. You just asked me for 6 minutes. Or more.
You want more?
No, I'm just kidding.
I can give you more.
No, thank you.
No, okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so was it as painful as you anticipated?
Yes.